Anywhere, folks. Dome with Bamfomania, the world's greatest freestyle, rap, and comedy podcast. If the beat drops while you're talking about it, you got to rap about it. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, leave a comment. We got a very special guest, Rvbe. What up, dude?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Fresh off with the new project.
Yes, sir. Picture Perfect View, out now at all platforms.
And we got the CD in house. I don't know how I'm gonna listen to this.
I know nobody has.
My girl got
That's a good point. Like, if you're lucky enough to have a car that was made before like 2013, maybe.
My girl got an old van that we could put it in, but apparently the CD player is busted. You know what you got to do? Thumb drives.
I'm doing that next.
They got like exclusive thumb drive things that you can get where like the thumb drive has a little case in it.
Yeah.
And then you can also put I've seen this. It's a cassette tape box with a thumb drive slot inside.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
So it's like a cassette tape, but then a thumb drive.
The CD works fine. I think that maybe it's in the similar vibe. I bought the Lord of the Rings extended edition pack on DVD with the knowledge that I have no means of ever playing them, but I have them digitally as well. But I wanted the physical representation.
Yeah.
And that's what this is, folks. You could obviously go on Spotify and listen to this right now.
Right.
Probably,
Yep,
I assume so. But this will be here 1,000 years from now, probably.
No, yeah, and like having it on the table is cool. We have vinyls on the wall. Somebody a couple weeks ago bought me The Great Escape by Larry June and the Alchemist.
Ooh.
And I have that album wrapped and sealed at home as like one of my favorite albums. And I haven't listened to it on vinyl.
No.
I've only listened to it on Spotify.
I'm sure it's better than The Sweet Escape.
The sweet, I'm not familiar.
If I could be sweet, I know I've been a real bad girl.
I have no idea. Do you know
Oh,
what he's
I
talking about?
that bitch?
Forever. I think it's Gwen
Gwen
Stefani.
Stefani, yeah.
Oh, that light's not on.
Tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet?
That's a good ass song. That shit was with A.A.N.
Yeah, that was A.A.N.
I fucking loved A.A.N. Convict.
That was, and he got sent to prison for having sex with a minor, right? Is that what that was, or that was
Did he?
in the? That's what the song
under
is
20,
about, right?
Can't be under 21 into the club, they say. A.A.N. He was with some young ladies, that's wrong. But you know he's a convict. Yeah, I'm chilling with a fucking bitch, and I don't think she's sick.
Don't they ID in this place? Oh my god, I just can't tell by the face. Yo, is she 16 or is she 18? It doesn't matter, I'm in a club, so they probably ID, oh brother.
Damn. A.A.N. was looking for that jail bait. Yeah, he sealed his fate. Now we sitting there with R. Kelly. I told you all that now he needs to use his ass with some KY jelly.
Woo!
Oh,
Me, R. Kelly, and my boy Diddy, we all gonna hang out in the corner and be pissing on some teens, yeah, you know it's my favorite thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, they're the convicting.
R. Kelly and Diddy, that's a toxic combo. Yeah, you know, I need to call my mom, bro. Get me home. This sleepover is getting kind of not in a safe zone.
damn, we didn't forget about Jared from Subway. He took that foot long. Yeah.
Give her that foot long.
No,
Yeah, foot long schlong.
If Jared had like a rap career, then the allegory would have been perfect.
Would have been awesome.
I fucking watched a documentary that's too long about Jared and the phone calls. Apparently there was this lady. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This lady that was like recording all of her calls with him, and he's just straight up talking to her about what he has done and wants to do. Apparently spent some time in Thailand fucking around.
That's just par for the course for these sickos. That's like you have to go to Thailand.
How much does that suck that your whole country is known for just child sex slavery?
Well, they're known for other things
Lady
as well.
Boys.
But Lady Boys, I think, tops that. But I do recall watching a YouTube documentary where this guy was trying to expose the child sex trade in Thailand, I think specifically. And he runs into an American doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, dude, come along. We're about to go pick up some kids, bro. It's going to be sick. And the guy's like, this, as you can see, he has no reservations about the horrible act he's about to commit. And that dude got his whole spot blown up.
Damn, dude.
Thank God.
That's fucking ruthless. So you just dropped the project.
Right after that. Whoa. Sweet segue.
And you said that there was somebody that like was really involved in the designing of the whole thing. Who was that?
Yeah, my buddy and my mentor, Nightcrawler, or Brandon.
Damn, I want a mentor, bro. Is he taking applicants?
Like, you just hit him up.
I feel we've landed on the idea that we're too old to be mentors, even though we never had any mentors. We missed the boat on getting a mentor, and now we're in our 30s and we're like, shit, we're supposed to be the mentors now, I think. But I still want one.
Right. No, I could get a mentor. There's a dude at the gym that I think will ment me up.
I don't think you're ever too young to have a mentor.
You're probably right.
Right. It's just somebody like who's like 10 years ahead or some shit. But your boy's like in the music biz type
He's
shit?
been in the music game. He actually got me into music, so without him, I wouldn't be here. So I always tell people.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hold him up
So
high.
you guys go way back.
Yeah, he was my GM at Five Guys. We used to work together.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, you got like used to work at Five Guys
vibes.
Like kind of.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. Hey, Five Guys is a good spot for burgers.
As far as burgers are concerned, it's in the top 5.
Well, no, and
unironically,
that's not why I love it. I love eating nuts while I wait for my burger.
I hated that shit, bro, because people would just throw the shells on the goddamn floor. I'm like, bro, just put it in a little basket.
No, I mean, that's insane. The people are fucking savages. I like that I'm already eating. I don't want to wait to eat. I'm eating right now.
And it is like free food.
Yeah, so like they were just like, hey, let's first off, let them have some nuts. And then on top of that, let's just dump a bunch of extra fries in this bag.
I'm gonna get the kids meal and fill up on nuts beforehand.
Listen to this. They said everybody loves finding that extra fry at the bottom of the bag when they think they're out of fries. What if we just dial that up 9,000%?
It's only extra fries because
Yeah.
they're also pretty soggy and greasy. Like they're not the best fries.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Five Guys needs to step the fry game up, but honestly, they're not the worst. Yeah, they don't suck. Yo, In-N-Out's probably got the worst fries. That's how it is. I just got some from Van Nuys.
Damn, you probably got the wrong cook. He had to follow directions inside the book. He had to follow the recipe, then it's crispy. Doing this shit, I know sometimes it could be a little bit iffy.
Yeah, I got the wrong cook. Yeah, this bag fucking hella full of fries. Look, yeah, I'm gonna grab a bunch from the bottom. I'm gonna eat them like it's Sodom.
They're usually pretty crispy, but my main beef with them is they're not very hefty. I need some more potato in my fries. Yeah, my guy, you know, it's too crispy in my eye.
Yeah, but you forgot about the Cajun fries. Them things are so goddamn good to make your girl open the thighs after just eating one meal. Yeah, I'm telling you, motherfuckers, they the real deal.
Shit's crazy. Me and my lady eating fries on the daily with the Cajun spice.
A little spicy.
Yo, Cajun is interesting. Wait, is that like a race of people, or is it an ethnicity?
I thought it's like a spice.
No,
It's a subgenre of people, the Cajun people.
Yeah, I swear it's like a type of person, if I'm not mistaken.
And they talk like this.
Like the crawfish, man.
Yeah,
They talk
yeah.
like this.
That's not bad.
Gotta go Pacifico and drink that down, dabba-dooba.
Ooh, that's not that good.
Nah, I think I did it better than both of you guys, to be honest. If I'm being
I like
real.
your confidence. I appreciate. Damn, I like. Let me see the packaging on the Dutch. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by Dutch.
Why?
If Dutch is watching, because I like this packaging.
You know that Dutch people are the worst people, right?
Well, no, not the people, the fucking leaf.
Brand. I don't think these are Dutch people. I don't think it's made by a Dutch person.
Nah, I used to fuck with the Dutches, and then I got on the fucking hemp wraps, and then that was a wrap.
Yeah? Why?
Hemp wraps, no tobacco. Like you're not fucked up off the tobacco.
No, actually, I like the tobacco. I like the little head chains that you get.
Yeah.
With it. I've been smoking weed for so long that I just need something else to just be added to it.
Are you smoking like first thing in the morning?
Nah, not anymore. I used to smoke every day. Like I used to smoke like 3 ounces a day. I used to be.
That's a lot.
3 ounces a day.
Yeah, I was spending like $3,000.
That doesn't make a sense mathematically.
That doesn't make any sense.
That don't make any sense, my guy.
When you're delivering weed for 14 hours a day.
Oh, that was part of your
It
job.
makes sense. Yeah.
It's just like one joint finishes and the next one. I feel
automatically in another.
Because I'm thinking about the mathematical.
Well, and also you're rolling leaves that you can get like 5-6 grams inside of a blunt. You're smoking fat ones, and I'd smoke ounce blunts by myself.
It's the same thing like when these.
You get a big whole leaf, you ground it up, and you roll that bitch up.
Well, how big is this blunt if it can hold an ounce?
So you can get like the grabba leaves. It's a whole giant leaf. These leaves are like this big.
So were you like in your car with like a foot of, or did you chop it up and
no?
like,
when I rolled that and smoked it, I was chilling at home. My boy, it took me an hour to smoke because my boy left, And he's like, you gonna smoke that by yourself? I was like, yeah. He left and came back, and I was just finishing it. He's like, you smoked that all by yourself? I was fried.
You need like a little like 2-pronged fork at the end to hold it up so that it's not just flopping down all limp or whatever.
Nah,
and
if you roll it tight enough, nah, it's solid.
Jeez,
You're just
I'm
smoking
jealous.
it like this.
Like the
Do that again for the camera.
Yeah, it's a little sus.
the biggest, I swear, the biggest I've is just a king cone. Like those are pretty insanely.
Have
big,
you seen
man.
that? Pull up Be Real, the letter B. No, the letter B space real, and then giant joint, and there's a fucking or big joint. That's fine.
You could just Google big joint. There's a million people that.
And
have
I
done
want
this
to
a
see
million
I want to
times.
see the Be Real one. No images, not the video, bro. God damn it. Here we go. There's one of him at a. Oh yeah, there you go.
That's like
There's
that's a couple ounces.
that looks like a fucking log, bro.
That's got to be like.
He's
3-4
like
ounces.
putting it up to God.
And he had to do. I remember watching the video of him smoking it. He had to sort of gracefully cup it in the front.
Go
like
back to the
that
Mike
while
Tyson
he's smoking
picture.
it.
Yeah,
and it's like it's sort of
like
limping
this.
around too. It's like part of it's straight here and then like dips down a bit. He's smoking out of like an S
like how
shape at that point.
Mike Tyson's holding it right now.
No, that's more straight than what I was just describing.
Okay.
No, it's all about the tuck and how you roll it. If you roll it a couple times, it gets stability because you're rolling it a couple times. So you have to
Yeah, at a
give it a
certain
little
point-
bit of breathing room.
Okay, but then you can't even like suck the air through the particles of weed, can you?
No,
Or
you can. I'm telling you.
There's
are you a grinder or you break it down by hand?
Either or, it just depends. Like it depends on the weed. Like if the weed's way thick, I'm grinding that bitch.
I
But
see,
if
I
it's
see.
fine, I'll easily hand.
I had a homie who was always walking around with a giant full grinder in his car, and it was just concerning to me. I was just like, bro, I'm fucking good right now, dude. I'll fucking lose my
hit that.
mind. I just weed in the car is stressful to me because then I'm fried in the car, which driving high to me is just intense. And then also just like there is weed in every crevice of every chair, and like there's just weed everywhere. And then the police pull me up and they're like, yo, what the fuck is going on with all of this dro laying in the crevices in every single hole? And I'm like, yo, I'm fucking faded, bro.
I lose control. Cops pull me over, my bro. I think I gotta go. I hit the gas like I hit the gas, then I puff, pass, and yo, I'm leaving the cops in my ass.
Damn. I rolled down with the blunt in my hand. The cop asked me, what is that, man? I told him, you want to hit of this ganja shit? Yeah, and then I passed on him and then I dipped.
Hit the spliff, hit a lick with a bitch, and then pull up for a real quick tip with my friend. Yeah, fuck 1, 2. Yeah, you know I'm about to smoke something with you.
Fuck 12, yo, I'm smoking weed till I go to hell, yo, cause it's all I need, yo. You pull me over and you say you smell it on me, yo, it's probably right, but yo, you probably don't smell the gun that I fucking am gonna shoot you with,
Son.
You stupid cop bitch.
Damn.
Nah, man.
Acapella.
The violence.
Yeah, I got a little out of hand there at the end, my bad.
No, I've actually been pulled over while smoking. And
Yeah?
and the cop didn't say shit. He gave me a ticket for texting on my phone, but he was like, and he said it to me, he tried to like specify, like, I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to say it. He's like, since I have it on camera that I'm only seeing you text, I'm only going to write you a ticket for texting.
Damn,
And he
that's
just-
a
he let
chill
me go.
ass cop.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Like, at any moment, he could have been like, yeah, you're done.
But
Could have had a bad
you've
day.
toned it down now. You're not smoking and
Yeah.
driving as much.
You know, I'll smoke. I don't smoke as I'm driving, but I'll smoke before I drive. Or I'll do some mushrooms before I drive.
Do some
And then
mushrooms?
I'll drive.
I've been on like fucking 4 grams of mushrooms, but this happened once. I was on 4 grams of mushrooms at a campsite and started to trip, thinking that like they were coming after me. And then I got in my car, started my car, and then like all of the lights in my car were just all over the place. And I tried to like back up a little bit, and I was like, there is no way this is happening. Shut my car off. The next day I woke up, my car's just like in the middle of the street, like at an angle. And it was just like the most insane experience. I also then tried to start a fire, and I had lighter fluid, and was just throwing lighter fluid everywhere, and like lit that shit up, and it was like got crazy for a second. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go in the tent. And then I just went in the tent and had no cell service. The only thing I had was my Spotify weekly downloaded to my phone, so I just was at the mercy of Spotify. A couple hit records came on that made me fucking
That
sob.
can bring you back.
Oh, it brought me back hard, and then I had to keep peeing, and I had these Essentia water bottles. I had to keep peeing in these bottles because I didn't want to go outside. I was too afraid.
Yeah.
And I also accepted my death. I was like, this is it. And I like had said goodbye to everybody in my head.
I had a pretty nightmare mushroom camping experience one time. This is pre the actual arriving to the destination, because the plan was we're gonna do these mushrooms and go on this hike in this mountain. So at the bottom of the mountain, we're like, oh, it's like a 15-minute drive up this mountain, so we're good. We'll just eat them here, and then once we get to the top, we'll
tripping.
start to trip. Like, we'll probably won't even be tripping by the time we get to the top. It's such a short drive. I swear within 5 minutes, I was already tripping balls, and I'm still going up this incredibly steep mountain with the only thing preventing me from driving and falling like thousands of feet to my death is a thin little guardrail. And there were sections of it that didn't even have a guardrail. And I'm like, I'm white knuckling this shit.
I'm terrified right now.
And it's the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Sober would have been terrifying.
And I also have someone with me in the passenger seat who is also seeing everything that's happening, who's also tripping just as hard as I am. And they know that, like, my life is in their hands, but they also can't fucking be like, dude, chill, be careful, because then that's going to make me freak out even more. So we're both just silently just scared driving up the side of this mountain. And I'd do it again. Low-key.
I would never take mushrooms again. That would be the end of I would have died. I'm not that good of a driver.
I was tempted to like
drive off the
pull
hill.
off. No, just to like pull off to the side and wait out the rest of the trip just on the side of the road. But I was like, literally just 5 more. It was like 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Okay, we're fucking finally here.
Was it incredible once you were up there?
Once we parked and got out of we like literally sat there for like 10 minutes just being like, that was absolutely insane. I can't believe that just happened.
No, driving like even just from North LA sometimes, like having to go up these crazy hills and stuff. I'm always like, or like in these neighborhoods where it's just like somebody's gonna hit you on the way down.
We were getting passed because I was driving so cautiously. I was like, people were like, okay, there's something going on with this car here.
Yeah.
That shit happened to me on acid, but I took 12 tabs. But I didn't do it on purpose.
Damn, dude.
I took 4. I tried to take 4.
That's a lot already.
But my boy, at the time I was taking a lot. I was very fucking wild. Dude.
Damn, dude.
I was doing a lot of psychedelics, so I had to do it. Yeah, I took 4, but it was 12 because he didn't tell me he triple dosed it. Then I was driving around and saw 4 cars, but it was 1. Yeah.
I'm off the triple dose, so you know my brain's morose. Yeah, you know my mind is toast, and you know I'm feeling gross. Yeah, I'm sweating and coughing and spitting. Yeah, you know it's the most. Yeah, I just wish that my friend hadn't fucking triple dosed. Goddamn.
Can't believe what I'm about to see. I think I took way too much of the LSD, and now my friends, they're all just staring at me, and I'm like, oh my God, gee, what's happening to me? Ooh.
Feel like I'm about to see God. Feel like I'm about to see the devil. Feel like I'm about to have a motherfucking Royal Rumble with them both. I'm about to hit them all. Hit them with a choke slam. Oh my God, goddamn. Telling me that I'm the man.
Lucy in the sky. I swear that I'm about to die. I swear that I'm about to cry. I swear that I'm about to why?
Oh my God. I feel like, do you get pretty faded and start like just thinking about food? I feel like weed and food is a thing for me.
They correlate for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to pull up this food video that I got here for you? Pull this up.
Food video.
Scroll down.
There was a point where I had to get a lock for our fridge at one point because Dave was like, "Yo," he bought it and it was like, "I need you to install this."
Okay, so
set a combination.
Here's what would happen. I would restrict my eating. So get out of here real quick so I can talk before we watch it. I would restrict like what I was eating so strictly, and then when I would fall asleep in the night, my brain would be like, all right, well, he's not looking, get up and go eat shit. So like, I swear to God, when my alertness was low, my subconscious was like, all right, let's go eat. And then I would just go eat this fool's ice cream or whatever. And then here's what would happen. I would eat his ice cream over the course of 2 or 3 days, and then I would replace the ice cream, and then I would eat the replacement, and then I would replace the ice cream, and then I would eat the replacement, and the cycle would just... So then there came a point where I was like, okay, I need to like allow myself to eat ice cream during the day.
Yeah.
And that actually fixed it.
Now this man has an ice cream machine.
I just make like healthier ice cream. I'm still not thin, but things are better. Okay, play me this video. Now, let me get audio, Alex.
Oh yeah, you got audio.
All right.
Sausage going in. sausage up out there.
See, that's a Cajun man right
30
there.
pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's a Cajun man.
Going in. Hey, season that chicken how you want to season it. Woo-wee. All right, y'all, get that chicken up out there. Woo, look at that. Look how pretty that is right there. Hit it with 30 pounds of temple meat. Now it's time to season that pork up. Hit it with that Southern Boy low sodium right there. We'll get that pork up out there. Woo. 8 pounds of onions and bell peppers, y'all.
Justin, pause it real quick.
Celery.
To me, this feels like a sketch where, like, in a minute, he's gonna be like, 30 screwdrivers going in, and then he's like, 20 pig ears, and he's just like throwing crazier and crazier shit. All right, keep playing.
That would be a good. A base for maybe we make that. I don't know. Why did we pull this up?
Because we're talking about food. I want to see the end. Keep playing it.
Back in there with that sausage, and we add that pork back in. We're hitting it with 10 gallons of water, 45 pounds of rice going in.
That's a lot of rice.
Now all we want to do, y'all, we just want to push it just to make sure that rice gets all separated. Add that chicken back in there. We go with the first flip. Check this out. Ooh, look at that, y'all.
I think that's it. I think they don't show you the food at the end. These motherfuckers. That's it.
They
Yeah.
make you subscribe so you can see the ending.
Yeah, but like I want that cooking device.
It's just a giant wok, right?
It's just a giant fucking pot with heat
Another
underneath.
pot inside of it.
Well,
Dude.
I wouldn't be surprised if he built the base. Like, that just looks like a cement fire pit
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and then you just throw the wok on top of that, and you're good.
I don't think I've ever eaten jambalaya. That's what that is.
Yeah, I mean, it is like it's one of those foods that it feels like it's from like the slave era, where it's like, all right, let's just take everything that's on the table here
And dump it into this
put it
pot.
right into the pot, and we'll give it to those guys over there, kind of thing. But it still hits. You know what I mean?
Yo, you got the cooler over there?
Yes. You need a brew.
Hook me up, dude. I mean, you said that I don't know if you want to talk about this. So you said that you frequent the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
He works there.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to disclose that that's where you
Oh,
live.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
They don't know which one.
My bad.
They don't know which one.
He
so
works
it's
at
cool.
you work at a Cheesecake Factory. What's the like your number one item on there?
The ribeye, man. That ribeye is good.
Ribeye so fatty, dude. It's like I get tired of it.
It's not that fatty on this one.
Yeah?
I swear. When I eat it, I'm like, God damn, this is such a good
What does it
steak.
come
It's
with?
expensive, though. They have mashed potatoes, green beans, asparagus, mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is fire.
I
Yo.
honestly feel sometimes like the Cheesecake Factory maybe got a bad deal. Like they're only known for the cheesecakes, but they probably make a bunch of other things that are great.
Yeah, see me at the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, hanging and spitting facts, you see. I might order the chicken nuggets or the tenders. Yeah, I'm being real tender.
This Cheesecake Factory, it ain't your ordinary factory. It comes with glorious meats feast. I'm telling you that you can come for the finest treats. Yeah, it's whipped up by me. I be cooking upside the kitchen. I'm telling you that I'm never missing. I'm always hitting. I'll pass it on to my boy like damn.
I got a giant wok that I'm making cheesecake in, and you know that I've been thinking, do I bake this or do I throw it in the oven? Oh, is that the same thing? Whatever cheesecake I'm loving at the Cheesecake Factory. That's just me, and I'm in the back, you see, cooking on some broccoli.
Yeah, I mean, that chicken tenders plate and then the strawberry cheesecake at the end.
does-
It's about to be fucked up.
I do feel like I've only been to Cheesecake Factory maybe 2 or 3 times in my life, and I don't remember what I ate that wasn't cheesecake.
Damn.
It seems like the cheesecake was obviously a must. Like, that might have been the reason we were going there.
No,
But
like
it-
I think most people go there and they get like a crazy burger or like a enormous quesadilla. It's like all of the American food, XL size. And I went to the Cheesecake Factory when I got my license.
How about the Cheesecake Sweatshop? And
Ooh.
it's a little more Indonesian than what we got going on over here.
Instead of a factory
We got
sweatshop.
Frank Reynolds commanding. I don't know, man. Help me out here.
I don't know. I'm really not on board with
Okay, fine.
with the sweatshop concept.
I'll tell you this: at the Cheesecake Factory, you would say it's a burger, or whatever. It's not. Pasta is the most
Oh, that's the big
sought
thing.
after thing at Cheesecake Factory. That's the busiest station out of all of them.
So like, is it a linguine? Is it?
They have everything: linguine, penne, fofala.
I like an angel hair.
Angel hair is nice.
That's
like
my
a large penne. Thanks.
You look
Dave.
like a large penne kind of guy.
Woo.
Yeah.
I don't like the penne. I don't.
I'm a big fan of the classic elbow.
I'm a classic spaghettini. That's how they have me say it. They're like, say it right, because I was like spaghetti. They're like spaghettini. I'm like,
I fucking hate that. When I go to a fucking Italian place and the menu's in Italian, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This is condescending and annoying.
Spaghetti-tini, is that real?
I swear to God, that's how they have me say it. I don't know if it's real, but that's how the fuck
They might just be mocking you. They would be like,
They all say it. They all say it.
No, it's like how there's.
But it's a bunch of Mexicans though, so it's they barely speak in English.
That's what I'm saying. If there isn't anyone actually
they don't know-
Italian
they don't know
there, they could
Italian
be
either.
fucking around
I'm
with
the
it.
only one in there that speaks English. It's
Wait, so
funny.
the Cheesecake Factory is an Italian joint technically?
I mean, how it started, it had like Italian foods and like cheesecakes, and then it branched out to like what people like and shit.
I've talked about this on the podcast. I'm 20% Italian,
A word.
so
That sucks.
Afangul.
That sucks for you.
They got good food. I'll say that.
well, no, it's just carbs. Come on, it's like the Spanish have a
Good
lot of
carbs,
carbs
though.
too. The Spanish,
Carbonara.
okay, there you go.
As far as fuck.
The Spanish, they do bread and olive oil. It sounds mid. Bangs. Swear to God, they do like a fresh.
Banks.
Like bangs.
Oh, I thought you said banks, and I was
They,
like,
they love the
this-
financial industry.
This is new.
It's a bank
this,
shop. You know,
This is new slang.
they would do this. They had this like, it's like a thing in southern Spain where like a fresh bread, like a chapata, like it's got that crunch to it,
Yeah.
and then you just dump olive oil and salt on top. Delicious. We'll do it sometime. I swear to God. It sounds basic.
I do
It's
think
not.
that olive
Does sound
oil.
basic.
That's probably my favorite thing that other than like pizza, but like olive oil has been. I use olive oil so much. That's like if I was to thank God for Italians for anything,
It's the olive
it
oil.
would be olive oil over anything.
I should put olive oil in my hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've heard that that's a thing.
Yeah, it actually gets out grease, which is weird.
You would think
That
it'd make
is
it
weird.
greasier.
Yeah, it gets grease out. Because I used to be a greaser, so I used to put like freaking Murray's in my hair. and
That's
stuff like that.
hilarious.
Damn.
I used to be a greaser is a thing that I've never heard in my life.
He goes to meetings now.
except for
Hey,
maybe
high school and shit. We used to be. I was the only one. It was like three of us.
that
I
line
got
might
three
have
of us.
appeared in Grease too.
Yeah.
The outsiders, baby. Fuck Grease.
Oh my god!
I don't like
they-
Grease, man. Grease pisses me off, bro. Because it's fucking people dancing. I was like, when do you ever see these motherfuckers sitting there singing and dancing?
Well, no, yeah, that's some 1970s shit. Or what year is that depicting? The 70s?
No, it might be even earlier.
I
I swear,
probably
the,
like the 50s.
yeah,
Oh,
something
50s
like
is
that.
right, yeah.
And yeah, they really didn't lean into the whole greaser thing. They really just used it as a prop.
As a prop, yeah.
Whereas yeah, the Outsiders was
You
much.
saw somebody get stabbed
I know, and but like also it
and
was.
shot.
That's like the only iteration where the nickname Pony Boy is actually hard and not
Ah,
just
yeah.
the softest nickname you could possibly have.
I think podcasting in 20 years is going to be fucking retarded the way Greece is weak now.
Grease is not bad, but I will say it
It's-
doesn't. It's
it
not a
doesn't-
proper representation of a greaser. I will
like
say
it.
that.
It's just not. Yo, I'm wearing leather with grease in my hair. Yeah, I'm walking around with ladies everywhere. Around my arms, around my shoulders, around my elbows. I'm with a baddie and you know I'm finna go close.
Yo, Grease is pretty cool. It's all right, yo. John Travolta, he was singing all night, bro. You're the one that I want. Oh, I got Grease lightning, yo. It's a pretty stacked soundtrack. That's a fact. You was whack,
John Travolta just wanted an excuse to sing. What is it? Show tunes.
Yep.
Yeah. He always wanted that shit. He even wanted that shit in Hairspray. That's why he dressed just like a girl. It's a fetish.
He's secretly gay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's actually gay. The Scientologist confirms that's what they say. He do that shit at Pulp Fiction about the $5 shake. Yeah, I don't mention.
Yeah, you can go to any massage parlor in the Hollywood area, and they'll probably have a story about John Travolta.
Trying to fuck a guy.
The male ones, of course.
Oh yeah, dude, that's weird.
That was like his thing. At least back in like the mid 2000s, my mom used to buy like all the tabloids, like at the checkout lines and whatnot.
Wow.
She would buy those shitty tabloids. Most of the stories were fake and all that, but they loved talking about how John Travolta's secretly gay and all the like the testimonials from massage boys that claim that after they finished with his back, he might have turned over to the front and had a face off. There we go.
Ah,
It's actually a pretty good movie.
yeah,
I don't hate it.
It's a good movie.
I don't think I've seen it.
There's actually one scene you can see the wires when one of the dude gets pulled and he gets shot with a shotgun. You can literally see the wires. I'm like, didn't age well.
Damn.
No,
good
well, that's
movie,
probably because it was in HD before, or it was in SD before, and then
Oh,
they
and
brought
then
it up to 4K,
they upped
and
the
now
quality?
you can see the wires.
Dude, I was telling this fool, I just got this, it's called an NVIDIA Shield Pro. It's like a Apple TV, but Android, and it has AI upscaling built into it. So I was watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame because it kind of goes hard. And, this is it right here. And it basically took the footage of this movie that I was watching and improved it live while I was watching it. And I was watching The Hunchback. I was just like, this fool is really ugly.
And that you were able to put Stremio on that shit?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Stremio
Sick.
is working like that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell
You
yeah.
should watch old highlights of like freaking Michael Jordan and shit. And
Oh,
high-
just in
in
super HD. Yeah. Well, I do think that
See the sweat
you have to
dropping off his
you have to have
balls.
really good internet because the AI upscaling does require like additional fucking processing power. So if your internet isn't like tip top, then it's not really happening. I'm fucking pissed that I can't get like lightning speed internet at my apartment. Like I can only get internet that's so fast. Eventually I just want to just remote pod forever. You know what I'm saying? Like if our internet is perfect, if there's absolutely zero lag, we don't need to be in person.
I like being in person. I think it's
I
a
do like-
better,
I
it's a
do like
better
being in
vibe,
person.
you
I
know.
do- but like
if I
what-
wanted to throw this blunt at you out of spite, I can do it. You know what I mean?
That's
Not
why
that
that's
would.
why I want to be remote.
The shit
It's
that
for
pisses-
safety
The
reasons.
shit that pisses me off about Wi-Fi and like cellular internet connection is it's 2024 and we still cannot just have smooth Wi-Fi. I mean, most of the time we're paying $100 for good internet.
No,
and
yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
not
saying.
fucking
And they
good.
tax you for the better shit, and then it's not even better.
It's not even good.
Fucking the producer knows. That dude's got internet experience.
Apparently, Bluetooth is super outdated. It's just that they have like a monopoly on all these phones and whatnot. But there's like way better wireless transmission options other than Bluetooth. It's just that Bluetooth has a run of the market.
What's better than Bluetooth?
I don't know the name. Bluetooth
Look it up.
Bluetooth is just what they called a
Bluetooth
certain.
is like U2.
No, it's a type of technology.
Have you seen that? No. I'm saying it's like U2. Like, have you ever like had an iPhone?
Yeah, like how they
They
automatically.
have one album.
Yeah.
On every.
Oh,
anytime you have-
Bluetooth is you too.
Yeah.
I got you.
They're on every freaking phone.
I've loved Bluetooth for a while, but now that I know that there's a better option, it's like, why not just go with that? Because there's been times where my headphones are lagging on the Bluetooth, or maybe if I'm transferring a photo from my computer to my phone, it takes longer than I'd want. Whatever the case may be.
Go skip the AI.
But like,
answer.
there's been like, have you ever used like I don't know what type of phone you have, but there's Nearby Share and like Quick Share on Android, and I'm sure that
AirPlay.
AirPlay
yeah.
or whatever is the equivalent. That's way faster than Bluetooth. Like that. Whereas Bluetooth would be maybe 5 times slower, but we're still using Bluetooth.
Yeah.
because they got a fucking monopoly on the shit.
Well, shit, you could send high resolution like text messages through iMessage without having like.
Oh yeah, but if I try to send it to him with a fucking Samsung, yo, green text bubble, blue text bubble. Yeah, I'm digging through my life, digging through the rubble. Yeah, my girl, she got an Android. Yeah, you know I'm playing things. Yeah, I got deployed.
It's an Android, so I am annoyed. Why these iPhones only made for these little boys? I
Whoa.
just wanna send them something and get something back that's equal quality. But when they send to me, it sucks. Yo, what's wrong with thee?
I don't have an issue with either. I just really want to hope that we all can come together and fuse it. Yeah, we just need to unite. If we did, then it'd be alright. Then we'd be doing this shit and it'd be amazing.
So now I only text using WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm doing that shit with a lady from Afghanistan. 90-day fiance on that shit. She about to move to America and be my witch.
Be my witch.
Oh, thanks. I was gonna say bitch, and then I didn't want to say that, so then I say wit, and I didn't know what I was saying, and then you said witch, and then here we are, all a happy family.
Yeah, witches, man. Doing magic. Not as cool as wizards.
What? Why are you using machine?
Oh, my boy got me into it because I wanted to start, like I said, being more self-sufficient, and I wanted to start making beats.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy started showing me how to use it. It was on machine, and so I just kind of
That's just what you're using still?
Yeah.
Damn,
I want to use other stuff, but I'm just getting into it, so I'm just like, from where I'm
Oh,
at.
okay. So you've just been making music and going to like an engineer or a studio, and now you're doing stuff yourself.
Doing everything myself, save myself some money.
It's hard. It's hard getting started and doing the thing. That's why you pay people, but it's not that hard.
No.
If you're on YouTube, I was, I think, very stupid when I started learning how to make music and stuff. I was like sampling vinyl for some reason, or like I guess they didn't have Splice when I was starting, so like now you can just have an a library of samples that are royalty free.
Is Rvbe short for Ruben?
No.
Yeah, well, my name is Ruben, so
Okay,
yeah, it's my
I
name minus the N, but it is reassembled under beautiful entity, so it's also an acronym. And an oxymoron, too, because a Rube is an unintelligent person.
I was going to say,
But
there's
I'm not.
like an old-timey definition that's like a mark.
Oh,
That's-
dude.
If you worked at like a carnival and you had a rigged game and you saw someone, you'd be like, check out this Rube over here. But you're already aware of that, and you've
leaned
got
into
a
it.
good spin on it. Okay, I like that. Okay, work.
You could be a Rube, like instead of just Rube.
No,
Rube.
that makes it worse, bro.
I think it
That's
does,
like
yeah.
it's like
No.
making your
I
name
think now
a
you-
Jew.
They're winning right now, so it's all good.
Yeah, they don't want to see me win now. See me in the country.
We had another guy on here. Their brand was Scuddy, as in like dirty, and they leaned into that. It kind of works too.
Yeah.
Shout out Rakim and Kelly.
Which is funny because Rube, people probably haven't used it in the unintelligent person's term in maybe like 30 years.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
that's
not part of
such
the dialect
But
anymore.
it's funny. People will hit me up on Twitter. Don't you know your name means an unintelligent person? Are you stupid? I'm
doing
like,
what I was about to try to do.
I'm like, no, actually, it's crazy because then it means that's an oxymoron.
Well, no, that's a
Yeah.
Twitter thing. The Twitter is made to dunk on people.
It is.
So you're in that mindset of like, let me fuck this person
Yo, this
up.
is something that has been going on Twitter recently that I feel is insane. That I don't know. It sounds like you might be on Twitter. It's being hailed as this free speech platform or whatever, which I'm all for. But there's accounts that are getting away with just like spamming the hard R N word, whereas an account that might be like maybe like pro something leftist or democratic or
Gets
whatever
shut down.
gets like taken down for hate speech. They are still taking posts down for hate speech, but not these ones that are like saying actual hate. There's this lady running for office in like Missouri or some shit who used the hard TF slur in her campaign a bunch. I wish I could remember her. It's like Miranda or something. And on Twitter doing these totally vocalized slurs and totally fine. No taking it down. But like if someone is like, yo, Kamala Harris is pretty cool, boom, taken down for whatever, like spreading misinformation or some shit. So there's some shit. There's some
it's
there's
'cause
some dark
I think
shit going on.
I think
on
that's
Twitter.
just getting everything's just getting wiped because they're wiping everything about Kamala Harris off the face of the earth. All her cases, everything that she did in the prior, like with her.
Well, it's not just that was maybe I didn't want to give a leading example, but that's just one example. There's a whole bunch of different things
yeah.
where it's
Unrelated.
Yeah, that is totally.
It's because Elon's fucking alt-right now, and he's just like, that's his thing. That's what he's doing.
There's posts that are being taken down for like bullying, which are it's just the tamest shit possible. But these other accounts are using incredibly offensive slurs aggressively in the hateful sense. Not even like you could explain it away with, oh, they're making a joke, they're being ironic or whatever. It's with the intention of being offensive.
Bro, I tried to use
comments are wild on Twitter.
I tried to write
like a damn Klan rally in there sometimes.
I tried to write "You're ugly" in our caption for our video last week, and Instagram was like, other captions similar to this one have been taken down, so do you want to use this And I was like, I mean, I guess I could spell it wrong, and people will still understand. Yo, what the fuck's going on?
I was on YouTube last week trying to look up a song by Suicidal Tendencies, Institutionalized, and they couldn't even let me look it up with my eyes. I typed it in and they were like, yo, please don't die.
Damn, I was on Instagram and then they told me that I was almost banned because it was like I was a bot and I was doing stuff that was automated. But I'm like, dude, I'm doing this on the regular.
I was on TikTok, not with looking at thoughts, and they were like, this offends our community guidelines. And I was like, what you talking about? It is fine. I posted it on Vine and they were like, all right.
Damn, not on Vine. Yo, you only got limited time, like 5 seconds to rhyme.
Didn't even know Vine was a thing anymore.
Nah, it's gone.
Nah,
died.
sometimes shit that we post on Instagram and YouTube goes on TikTok, and TikTok will be like, this goes against our community guidelines, and they'll just take it down, and then they give you like a warning, and I'm like, oh, what? I don't even
Totally
know.
undeserved.
I don't even know the rules.
We got one just because I used a clip from a disturbing movie, but it wasn't even like a disturbing scene.
It was just a needle getting injected.
No, it wasn't even showing the injection. It was just literally showing the needle. Like, have you seen Audition? It's a Japanese horror film. At the end, this lady tortures a guy, and she uses like this serum that paralyzes you. And it's just it's like the poster for the movie is her holding this needle. It's a pretty like iconic image in that scene. And I used that scene in the video, and I guess it was violent content or some shit.
Yeah. Or
the needle doesn't need. I don't even show the needle going in. It's just her holding up the needle.
Well, and I appealed it too, and they were like, nah.
Yeah.
It's better than when they just mute it. Sometimes you'll post something and they're just like, "Nah, this audio is not valid."
I would rather it be taken down.
And then your
have silent
and then
video.
your video,
be on our channel.
and then your video's
It's better
up.
if it gets taken down.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Fucking.
Okay. It sounded like you were saying the other one was better.
I said it's better than when they mute it.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. No, I agree. Because sometimes I'll be watching like a YouTube video and the guy, all of a sudden it'll cut, the audio will cut, and I'll be like, is there something wrong with my headphones? Like, what's going on here? And it's just because they got claimed, which is weird. Like, maybe there should be some sort of notification or whatever. But
That's why we're going to Rumble. You hear that, YouTube? Fucking try to retain us.
count your days, bitch.
I got something else I want to show you guys. Get into this.
Hell yeah.
Get into this. What do you want? You want news, politics, or cool?
Cool.
Cool, yeah.
Might not be that cool. Give me some audio though.
Yes, I got you.
What do you know about Cleveland Brown?
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I used to watch the Cleveland show all the time. That shit was dope.
This is just a video of an artist.
Yeah, dude, this guy kills it.
Damn.
Takes Cleveland Brown to the next
Damn,
level right
bro.
now.
We got to step our clip game up, man. This is not worthy of this show, David.
He's about to kill it, dude. Watch this, dude.
Watching a TikTok artist do a time lapse of him drawing on Cleveland Brown.
Into Apollo Brown.
He's turning into a fucking baddie right now.
Oh,
Look
wait,
at the
hold
lips
on,
he
wait a
gave him,
minute.
dude.
For those listening, we got a yassified Cleveland Brown.
Kind of looks like Jermaine Dupri.
He's giving him a hot ass fit. I think this is on Procreate. You ever use Procreate? You said you use Photoshop.
No, I haven't used Procreate.
Procreate is the way, dude. Obviously this guy's doing it like he's making it look super easy, when in reality the shit is fucking done very well. Damn, you're gonna put some kicks on him right now.
He was barefoot in the original scene.
I don't know why.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, look at him, dude.
Damn.
Cleveland. Whew. All right, well, help me find some clips, dude. I'm trying to.
You're right.
Like,
I
fucking
do
talking
not.
shit and-
Well, here's the. I'd be down to try and find a couple of clips. I don't know. It's just we gotta. They can't be like inherently funny, you know. Like
That's not funny. That's like cool.
It's still like a Family Guy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the clip with the person at the the protest getting hit with the brick. That makes sense. That's something that we can riff on. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm. That's
okay.
That's
You said you'd been watching Family Guy. Here's something about Family Guy.
And I was ashamed of it. I said that to you in confidence, Dave. I can't believe you're bringing it up live on the pod.
Now the
right
people
now.
know.
You're ashamed of Family Guy?
Bro, man, I've run out of good shit to watch, so I've like defaulted back to like my dumbass high school roots. Where
Better than
Yeah.
American Dad.
I used to be into Family Guy in high school. I like would buy the seasons on DVD and shit. And I feel like it's just like it's good background noise or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you might accidentally hear a good joke every now and
Well,
then.
like modern animated shows aren't pushing it the way they used to push it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now maybe there's a good one. There's also a lot of them, and I can't really tell. They all seem like they're imitating Family Guy and The Simpsons.
Or South Park.
So you never can get into one of these animated shows without being like, oh, this is a rip off of that. This is a rip off of that. I watched F is for Family by Bill Burr a little bit, but that's not funny. That shit can get kind of real in that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he's like talking about his dad who was a fucking dick.
Yeah, I don't really like when animated shows get too real.
Yeah.
Get like dark like that. I ain't trying to be disturbed. I'm just trying to watch someone fly like a bird. When I tune into cartoons, I want it to be absurd. Yeah, you know, and that's the word.
Yeah, if you want it absurd, then you gotta watch the anime. That shit is a curse. Yeah, it disperses all the motherfucking amazing shit inside of your imagination. Yeah.
Yo, why this animation so serious? Watching it, yeah, it's making me furious. I was hanging out getting real curious. Now after watching this, I'm delirious.
I watched one anime and now I'm thinking that's the only thing I'm gonna watch till I die. Yeah, it's gonna be a part of my personality. I'm a weeaboo, am I?
Yeah, I watch that shit on the daily. Yeah, it's my motherfucking daily routine. It's like a medicine. Yeah, I watch the machine and I watch this shit and it looks super clean.
I don't want to have to pay to watch anime.
I was talking with Dave about this a couple weeks ago. Anime, if I'm watching, it's like the only foreign language television show format I really will ever watch. Like I've never sat down and watched a German TV show or a friggin' Spanish TV show. It's the only television shows I've ever watched in a foreign language are animes, and that's
I do think other people are watching Spanish TV shows a lot, especially
maybe people in Spain.
No, I think people here
or Spanish-speaking audiences, perhaps.
I think people here are watching Spanish shows that are being promoted by Netflix. Like a very popular one is Money Heist. A ton of people watch that. That's where like one of the Hobson videos is a parody of that.
Right. And a lot of people watched that Squid Games too.
That's a
That's a Korean show.
But
yeah,
I would honestly not count this Netflix shit.
But those are like huge. But they're becoming huge because they're promoted by Netflix.
Right.
They're not huge because
people will just click on shit on Netflix. Like that's if it's in the Netflix recommends, there are just people out there. That's
Right,
their
but
life. They
sometimes
just,
trending.
yeah. They're like, all right, I guess we'll check this out. Oh shit, it's in Korean. I already pressed play though.
We switched to like an illegal streaming service, and it's been life changing. But also, Netflix was kind of helping me out. Like I have a hard time. The part where you have to do research and figure out what's worth watching. Netflix was like, just watch this.
Yeah,
93% of people in your area who've watched other things that you watch say that this is dope.
It is kind of the only. We use this service called Rvbe, and it's like $3 a month, but it references torrents or whatever. So pretty much any media that has ever existed, as long as it's on like the Pirate Bay or one of the other various sites, you can just watch it instantly on your TV.
Like high quality, everything.
Yeah.
But the only downside is there is no algorithm to recommend shit after the fact. It does keep track of what you've watched and whatnot, but you kind of need to go on your own to figure out.
Okay, so you know what? Places like Max, and even Netflix, I think, does this. They let you browse the content, and then when you go to click on it, they're like, subscribe. So I think there's a way of browsing content for free without actually watching it that maybe could be used as a way of fit. Are you watching something right now that you think we should watch?
Shit. Nah, I don't really watch. If it's not anime, it's not.
So you're watching anime almost exclusively.
Exclusively, mostly. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's. I just think you can get so much more out of it. Like they can depict more.
Give me a. Do you? What about something that's only like one season long in the anime realm? Is there anything that you watch that's like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones that are one season. I'm trying to.
That's usually what I'm into. I watched Dororo. I fucked with that.
That's a good one.
Paranoia Agent. I fucked with that. Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo's
Cowboy
Bebop.
Cowboy's cool.
I've watched the ones that he's told me to watch. Otherwise, I don't give a shit about anime.
Berserk.
I did watch anime when I was growing up because I had dumb friends who were like, I mean, I don't want to insult people because I know that fucking even last week's guest like Naruto, but my friends were like watching Naruto, or I did watch Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if that counts. Does that count?
It counts.
Yeah, it's one of the. That's
But
one of the Godfathers.
but those are like the major fucking everybody
three.
watched it. It's not like now there's people fucking anime stickers on the car. Anime Expo in LA, fucking August 12th and 13th.
There's
anime,
also like this vibe where I do like certain animes, so I always ask for recommendations, and then the person will be like, "Oh, you gotta check out Naruto," and I'm like, "Come on,
get the fuck out, yeah.
Give me
He's
something.
like, I'd be like, I really love coffee. You gotta check this place out.
You have
Starbucks.
to check out Sword Art Online." I'm like, I know what that is. It looks stupid as fuck. Give me something else.
Death Parade.
No, but it sounds interesting. That's a way better sounding thing than what is usually
What's
recommended.
cool about Death Parade is every episode's different. Every episode depicts people dying, and they have to like do certain things to either go to heaven or get reincarnated or go to hell.
Oh,
I got a
this
bunch
is it right here.
I got a bunch in my.
Yeah, that one is really good. That's one of my favorite. And look, it's an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's
And it's on Hulu.
yeah, 4.5. It's one of my favorite animes.
I'm gonna pull up my. These are saved in my library to watch later. We'll see if you've maybe watched any of them and you can comment on it. Terror in Renaissance. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, but I really want to. Welcome to NHK.
No.
This one I don't. Technolize. We got Babylon. We got Petite Cosette.
Have you seen Terror from Mars? That shit is fucking. But it's spelled a certain way. It kind of spelled like terraformers.
Oh, it's with the roaches.
With the cockroaches.
Giant
They got
cockroaches.
sent to Mars.
Oh, this is it.
And they evolved. Dude, these things look trippy.
I know that they made a live action movie about this that I will every now and then, just because I'm curious, because it looks insane. The live action, it looks so bad but also good.
Yeah, live action is always fucking
But
shit
they
up.
have these they have the live action
go back-
versions of those
go back to more?
cockroach creatures.
This
and
is
it's
look at the
insane.
cockroach right here. Damn, dude. So you're saying they have the live action of this?
Yeah, and they look wild.
Watch that shit on psychedelics. You will
Damn.
fucking because when they introduce them in such a way that they look so creepy and trippy, and you're like, it's fucking that's.
Damn, dude. They're my God.
I mean, they got it looking correctly.
I know, right?
Dude's jacked.
A fucking jacked roach. That is terrifying.
Imagine if them motherfuckers were here on Earth.
I'm glad those aren't the roaches at my house.
And I recall that they're like super fast. Like they just
Some
fuck
are.
shit up big time.
Yeah.
Just instantly you're over there because they just punched you into
I could
the
see a
stratosphere.
roach-based terror movie, a horror movie being successful. Like roaches are scary.
There's a
When
real have
a
you
group
seen
of 'em?
Bug with Michael Shannon?
Have not seen that.
He plays like a schizophrenic dude who thinks that he's got bugs growing inside of him.
Oh,
and somehow
oh.
he manages also to convince this like crack addicted lady that they're like have a sort of will they won't they thing going on. And they just spend the whole movie in this hotel room
Hiding from bugs.
being like they're coming for us. Shit, it's pretty fucked up, low-key.
Were they not taking drugs or nothing?
No, it's all well. You can. It's kind of vague. Like you're
Gotcha.
like, how much of this is psychosis? Because they show them covered in bugs and stuff, but they're not really covered in bugs. You know, so there's it's a little experimental there. But that I would say that's probably the closest thing to what you're talking about.
The anime thing is just kind of like sometimes.
Oh, Joe's Apartment.
I think I seen that shit, bro. Cause I seen a movie back in the day when I was super young, and it was so I can't really remember it correctly, but he was in an apartment and there was a bunch of roaches.
Oh.
I think it's this one. Yeah,
Yes.
It's this one. I seen this fucking movie.
that movie cover looks funny.
Weird.
It's just a guy moves into a place
Yep.
and the roaches can talk.
Yeah, see.
Oh, that's
I was just gonna
That's
say,
funny,
I was
dude.
just gonna talk about this. I was like, I seen a movie back in the day about this dude with roaches that
decided
talk.
to make our first movie. We knew the kind
This
of
is the
hero
first
America
MTV
was
movie.
yearning for. Someone young, fearless, and
Skip ahead.
resourceful. A survivor.
Yes, babe.
Apartment. It's our apartment too.
No job.
How am I supposed to get a job looking like this?
No girlfriend.
Wow, this movie looks like it sucks balls, dude.
Get for it.
Nah, man, I bet it's all right.
I mean, if you were tripping, I bet it was fucking.
Tripping probably.
Yeah, it would probably.
I swear, I think I saw Christopher Titus an old comedian who has lost favor in the comedy world because he's a dickhead. But I gotta look that up. Was Christopher Titus in this damn movie? Joe's Apartment. Yeah, no, but okay, so that is actually more close. That's even closer than Bug to what we were talking about, a movie with cockroaches.
What I was going to say is back to the anime thing, or not about anime specifically, but there's people. Vincent Pastore is in it from the fucking Pussy Malanga from The Sopranos. No, there's sometimes people who like anime that surprise me. Like there's this guy that I follow on YouTube who's a bodybuilder. His name's Samson Doda. He's like a giant black bodybuilder from the UK, like an enormous man, and he'll make these like what I eat in a day videos, and while he's eating his lunch he's watching some dumbass anime, and I'm just like, how does this 300-pound jacked ass huge dude relating to this content? It seems crazy, bro.
Well, but it's the shit that anime goes through. Like anime is much deeper than a cartoon.
Yeah,
like
the story,
subject matter, but sometimes it rolls deeper than that. Like I say, Attack on Titans is such a good example because what it's depicting is like our government and how it tries to hide information from us.
I had a girlfriend that tried to put me on to Attack on Titan. I think I watched like 5 or 6 episodes, so I gave it a fair shot. I feel like I abandoned shit because I just didn't want to read anymore. And I think people watch it dubbed a lot because reading is hard. Do you watch the shit dubbed or?
I like it subbed because I think that when Americans do it, it just sounds
lose
so
the vibe.
forced.
You
it just
lose the
sounds
vibe,
forced.
yeah.
Like,
No, it's more cartoony. They make their voices like, oh my god, I got to go here now, buddy.
Yeah,
Whereas like in the anime, the original Japanese voice acting.
It's fucking
no. The Japanese language also just sounds
it's
intense,
sexy,
bro.
I find that shit hot. When a fucking female starts talking, oh, bro. I'm like,
No, that's money. I like that. I like British accents too.
British accents are cool, but I think the Asian accents are really good. Some except for Chinese, man. That shit is.
So the main
It's a little
Asian
too
accent.
shrill for me.
It's a little out there.
It's a very communist language. Well, what about music? Like, are you like hip hop only, or are you like in some other? Are you like in the dirt? What's the fucking the heads? Not the heads. What's the acid group? The fucking dead, the traveling dead, the Grateful Dead.
You have me tripping. I'm like, what? No.
You look like you love the Grateful Dead.
No, actually, I didn't really get into the Grateful Dead too much.
You're saying that because of the mutton chops.
All right.
Well, I think just like the acid and the like psychedelic vibe. The Grateful Dead is a very common. Like people love Jerry Garcia. Like that whole thing is.
That's cool, but for me, it's not for me all the time.
So what's your go-to?
I like hip hop for sure, but I listen to everything.
What hip hop?
Underground. Like I'm listening to Apathy, listening to Master A, stuff like that. Or even the older stuff like 50 Cent. I still listen to 50 Cent.
I love
daily,
Window Shopper, Many Men.
Dude,
Many Men's clean.
Donald Trump.
If I can't do it, if I can't
do it, homie.
Did you see Donald Trump?
Suck.
Did you see Donald Trump do his walkout to Many Men?
On Aiden Ross's?
I thought that was a meme.
Stream? No, he did. No, he did it on Aiden Ross's stream. I guess he did a stream.
I didn't see that.
He
That's
actually
great.
walked out to that shit.
I just seen like.
Maybe it was a meme. It sounded real.
No,
and I was
that
like,
was
that's something
fake.
he would do.
That was fake.
Oh,
They
damn.
faked it. I wish that would have been hard.
I thought
My bad, y'all.
felt pretty sure it was a meme. I saw 50 Cent post it.
He did that. He added one of his
Yeah.
concerts.
So that's that. No, I'm trying to think. Even when he did, when he was making music with The Game.
Oh yeah.
First off, that's The Game's apex. The Game has never been higher up than when he was collaborating with 50 Cent, and now he's just like
50 wrote his whole
come on, bro.
shit,
Come
All
on,
his
bro.
Verses, bro.
That's the thing. 50 was like the first gangster rapper singing dope melodies
Yeah.
and like spitting hard simultaneously. He had the big three. He had the persona, he had the bars, and he had the
Charisma.
hooks. And then he got the fucking credibility of Dr. Dre and Eminem. It's like he was the next thing, and I can't think of another. Like, what's big? I mean, Kendrick now is like enormous, but what's bigger than like that? 50
Well, no,
Cent.
I mean, it's literally 50 Cent was like the last of his kind.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Because
dude.
Kanye West kind of took the whole gangster rap genre down a peg when he blew up, and then
And we have Eminem to thank for it.
and then it just sort of it all went now like just gangster rap is kind of There's not a lot of room.
Drill.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room for creativity like there used to be in it. Although I'm not saying that there isn't any, because you get the artists out there that are really coming up with some crazy shit with their gangster rap. But it is just a lot of like trap or drill or whatever.
What
Every
about
song sort of sounds the same, and you're bragging about there's someone who's dead.
Yeah. You showed me all those videos of those guys and like actually at graveyards.
Yeah, I was pretty invested in the ATK versus KTA rap beef, and they were dropping all those songs like the big one that you have probably heard was they did a remix of 1,000 Miles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
They're on a golf course.
yeah, and then the Fulio is basically taking them all on alone,
Because all of his homies are already dead.
dropping these insane response tracks, which I was definitely more of a Fulio head. And then of course he got a couple weeks ago. R.I.P. to that dude. But no, that was a intense thing. It's so, but like you're asking for it at that point. If you're on a song like bragging about
murder
and like insulting people who are dead, then you're kind of asking
Come on,
for
yeah,
it.
exactly.
They killed him and then dropped the video that next night. It was on Twitter. That shit was like a whole full ass video.
Yeah, and then Elon didn't take that down.
no.
But he took down some
think
shit about
still
come on.
up.
What about you listen to new Eminem album?
I listened to half of it. I liked it. I listened to so much music that I just try to give it space.
Bro, I've listened to it fucking 20 times at least.
It's
because
got some bangers.
every time I go into the gym, I listen to it. The best song, in my opinion, is the one with JID. It's called Fuel.
Just cool.
Super. Okay, this dude approves.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
listening to a different album though.
What
JID
album?
is probably
Non-stop
one of
right
the
now.
like only
It's
like guys out there to
it's
look
called
out
The
for.
Delusion of a Gardener. It's by K.A.A.N. K.A.A.N. It's a knowledge above
okay.
all nonsense. That cat is fucking insane, bro. He did it with DJ Hoppa.
Oh, yeah, I know Khan.
Yeah, that motherfucker. That album he just did, that shit is nuts.
Go to albums.
It's the new album.
Right
he
there,
just
right there.
dropped,
Yeah. I guess it doesn't
DJ
matter.
Hopper,
Right
he's
there, the middle one. The Delusions,
he's like Native American, right?
Delusions of a Grandeur. Yeah,
Oh, of grandeur.
Grandeur. There you go.
It is a weird word.
That yeah.
I thought you said delusions of a gardener.
I'm a little stoned. When I'm trying to read it, I'm like, "Is that say gardener?" No, it's
No, that's a common
Grandeur.
phrase, delusions of grandeur.
yeah. That
and it-
album is.
All right, maybe I'll check it out. I honestly haven't like branched out into a ton of like new hip hop. Like I've been bumping Nipsey Hussle for a couple years. I talked this about on the last podcast. I've been bumping Larry June and anything that Hit Boy and Alchemist do. So I'm kind of on that wave. I wish Earl would drop another classic album, because when Earl dropped I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, that was like
he's got an album with The Alchemist that came out like a few months ago.
Earl?
Yeah,
I haven't listened to that.
it's sick.
So you listen to it?
Yeah, it rules.
Okay, so maybe I'll listen to that, because
I've been listening to this guy since he had 800 followers.
well, I know Khan. I don't know from what though.
Oh, he's doing
You know,
shit now.
you know DJ Hoppa too, because DJ Hoppa used to work with Gavlin a lot,
Oh,
and
no,
we
dude, I
used to
love
listen
Gavlin.
to Gavlin
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
They did that-
Wasn't DJ Hoppa part of the Hobson
the
Circle?
Hobson shit,
Yeah.
yeah. The backpack.
He was
Cyphers.
one of the Funk Volume.
Funk Volume. Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I love that. Like,
There was a wave.
just it's very similar to like strange music in the sense where there's something
Off.
off about all these
Yes.
guys that you can definitely make fun of.
Yeah.
Is that Swizz? Remember that?
Swizz
motherfucker's
was
voice?
like rapping all like the high pitch thing and then blacked out eyeballs or whatever. It's like, all right,
He
what
had
are
some
you
bars though.
doing? No, he was a
had
good
some
rapper.
bars.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
Well,
character voice was
that's the
crazy.
same thing. That's the same thing in strange music. Like, it'll be dudes who got bars, but they're weird and corny.
You kind of box yourself in with that. Like, you're only going to be asked to perform at the friggin' gathering of the
Juggalo
Juggalos,
Juggalo.
or something like that. You know, if that's the type of persona you're going
Tech
for.
Nine is he's the outlier. That man could do anything.
I feel like he also is just
he-
scamming all of his signees. You know what I mean? Like in
Well-
a way, he's the main draw to strange music.
Yeah.
And I know that he like puts all these folks on, but he's still the only one who is actually selling out any shows.
I think Ritz has a pretty
Ritz
good
is not
follow-
on strange music anymore.
Not
He hasn't
he-
been on in for like 2 years now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You have to do your own thing, honestly. You
I
can't
agree.
work under somebody. It's just super hard. They're always gonna take the light. You're always in the shadow, so it's like
Well, and they
you're
also-
always on the shelf.
They also assume the risk. Like, if you like a group like recognize that's in strange music.
Yeah.
Like nobody, or like, or not. He's
Snow the product.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, Snow the Product has a huge following now.
She does.
She's not part of Strange Music. She's just like collaborated with them. But she's huge because she's a female.
Yeah.
Like hot women with extensions and nails,
Big fake
who
tits.
who are like who are rapping about fucking girls. Automatically, that's gonna get a following. Like women just are better to look at. Looking at dudes sucks.
Yeah.
So as soon as women are decent rappers, you're like, hell yeah, I like this.
Yeah. Vel 9.
Let me hit that.
Vel 9 is a baddie, bro. And she got bars.
Who?
Oh, Vel the Ninth Wonder.
9.
That's I used to know her as Vel the
Reverie.
Ninth Wonder.
Reverie. Fire.
Vel
I
9
remember
is
Reverie
better.
too. There was another one. She got pregnant, and I haven't heard her rap in a while. Classy with a K.
I don't think I
No, okay.
That's
No, that
a
was-
good name though. I like that.
Yeah, no.
No, my dream
These, and these were all California ladies too, if I'm not mistaken.
I like Reverie, bro. I used to fanboy over that chick.
No, I'm fanboying hard over Lotto right now. I've talked about this a million times, but she just dropped a song called Georgia Peach, and the YouTube video is her just looking like a fucking baddie in Georgia in like at a farm and then in a truck, and she's just like hard, bro. Oh, I'm hard. She's hot.
Lotto can rap. I
Yeah,
heard her
dude.
shit, she can rap.
No, she can really rap, and it's not just that. It's like it's the vibe. It's the
Yeah.
overall demeanor, and there's
I don't think she should have changed her name.
What was her name previous?
mulatto.
I mean, she does look like a mulatto.
I mean, that is what, like, technically, that is the.
I think that's
she's half-
sexier,
she's
bro. I
half
think that's
black, half
sexier.
white.
But
you know?
Lotto is, I think it's got a better ring to
Well,
it.
I think it's technically offensive.
I think it's easier to say too.
Mulatto is offensive.
I remember one time I said mulatto around a
That's
black woman. She
you
was
say
like, you can't say
you
that.
saying it is offensive. I think,
And I was like, what?
But it's not-
It's
it's-
a word for it.
but in Spanish language, mulatto is just a term.
Sounds like something you'd get at Starbucks.
Let me get a venti mulatto with whipped cream.
Sounds like something exotic. Talking about something
Yeah,
exotic.
the Starbucks bit. That's good. Let me show you this other thing. Go to the article, my dude. The politics one. It's not politics.
Oh, excuse me. Hell yeah, our favorite website, x.com.
Watch my guy wander into the abyss.
Oh no. So we got Biden just with not knowing what to do with his hands. Now he found something else to do with them. Walking into a plane that he probably just walked out of, you know. I think he's just looking for an exit strategy though. Like he's like, all right, I got
They're
nothing
like,
else to
they're
say.
like, where's he going?
He's gonna go have a good cry, bro.
They're like, Joe, where you going, dog?
Bro's on the verge of death, man.
Bro,
He's
that
in limbo
fool,
right now.
and he
just
hasn't even
walking.
come back yet. Look, he's in the plane by himself right now.
He thought those were the stairway. I thought that was a stair to heaven.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He was like, all right, yeah, this sounds good to me.
He's like, I see the light, and it's just the engineer with a flashlight in the plane.
I would do some shit like that. Like, I wish we had just a room I could walk in and hide in. Like,
Go get this fool. They haven't brought him back yet, dude.
Bro's already taking a nap.
I honestly don't know how this video ends. I don't know if he comes back. Kamala's looking around.
He just does. He grinds down.
Let me
he
just got here. You already leaving?
Hey, he's like, Kamala, get in here.
kick flips onto the
They got
rail.
Rice Krispies.
His double comes
There
out.
he is.
His double comes out 2 feet taller,
Yeah. He's black.
buffed out.
I think he just wanted to redo the entrance.
Maybe he just went in there and used the restroom, and then this
That makes so much sense.
and then this article is just
Yeah.
blowing it out of proportion.
like, he went up those stairs fine. He didn't fall like he usually does.
He almost did. He struggled at the last step.
Well, yeah, he was holding on to those guardrails for dear life. Handrails.
Those were the oh shit handlebars.
Man, dude, that was gonna be our president, bro.
I mean, he was and is. Well, no, not anymore.
Not
I guess.
anymore.
I saw a photo today of it's photoshopped of Trump with Kamala, and then she has like sexy feet, and her feet are out, and he's like holding her feet, and made me super uncomfortable. Are you into feet?
No.
I'm kind of into feet.
I'm kind of like ironically into
I mean,
feet.
they gotta look good. They
What
can't
about
look
what
like
about
shit.
heels? Like, do you sometimes want your girl to, or just a lady to keep heels on in the bed?
Nah, I like it. I like a chick that's low. I don't like them too tall. Me and you can see eye level. It's something low.
She
It
could,
has
okay.
nothing to do with their feet, though.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but
said
then
heels.
you can also-
He talking
heels.
about heels. When he talking about heels,
I
I'm not a
see
big
what
fan
you
of
mean.
heels.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
I like to
'Cause
keep
they-
them dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So you never.
You can get a solid laugh. It's a good bit in bed. You stick a lady's toes in your mouth, especially if they're like not into it. Really, those would be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and if
you're
they're
so crazy."
or if they're into it, they might just get a moan going.
yeah, it's there's no missing.
Right.
To stick some toes in your mouth, it's always gonna lead to something more positive.
I just don't like the idea of getting my toes sucked. I've sucked a lady's toes.
I'm too ticklish.
I've sucked a lady's toes recently. It's a good time. If
Humble brag.
If you're in the moment, I've had 2 toes in my mouth.
One for the plug and one for the.
I got 2 toes.
What about when they lick your ass?
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I don't like that. Well, maybe I would like it, but I'm not. My ass isn't clean enough for me to feel confident about that.
That's my thing. I'm like, you really? You
I
look
feel
at me.
I feel bad for her.
I do. I feel super bad, but then also too, I feel bad for myself because it feels like swamp ass. Nothing weirder than a moist asshole, bro.
Not even moist. Like if I walked out of the shower right now, and that was like I dried it with a fucking hair dryer, I would still have hair all over my ass.
Yeah,
And you're getting in there, like that's no good. That's no good for nobody.
No.
The skin gets all like
Like
discolored the closer it
if
gets
I
to the
was
hole.
like a petite Asian man with no facial hair, no body hair, I might
and you douche beforehand.
and I might venture into ass play, but I'm not the kind of guy that's built for that. You know what I'm saying? Although I know the Bears, they be fucking each other and making shit happen no matter how hairy they are. But those are some savages, bro.
I agree.
She's got to be a savage to do some shit
Oh my
like
god!
that.
Have you ever been watching porn and then all of a sudden the lady is just eating a dude's ass out and then she's jerking him downwards? That looks like it feels great.
That's where I fast forward.
That looks like it feels great, but his ass is gross,
That's where I skip. I'm like,
That's like some sort of upside down arcade
bro.
functionality.
That dude's having an amazing time. That
Yeah.
dude can't shut up about it.
Yeah, the between the legs, it's not quite a reach around, like a reach
No,
between.
and then but
A reach
it's an unnatural up and this is so Diddy, but at the same time, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna skip that because there's gonna come a point where
you're just looking at a dude get his dick jerked off.
I'm not enjoying it, and what she's going through is making me. I'm like, there's no way this chick likes this. But in the same way that this dude thinks sucking toes is funny and I like it, maybe she likes eating a dude's ass.
she's just doing it as a bit.
Yeah.
She's just doing it to make the
This
guy.
will be hilarious, and,
Yeah.
then the guy comes immediately.
She's got a bonus in her contract. Lick asshole and you get an extra
Yeah.
1,000.
I mean, that's not enough money.
I mean, shit. There's girls selling their pics for $3.
Have you licked the lady's ass though? So like
100%.
a lady's ass is fine.
Oh yeah. But she got to be out the shower though. We can't be coming home from date night.
Or
and
recently-
I'm sitting there ripping the clothes out. Let me
But what
eat
if
that ass.
what if she just got in the shower before date night and then after date night?
Nah,
It's only been
because you're still sweating, man. We're still freaking doing shit. Depends
Yeah.
on what we're doing.
I
too.
do feel like it's available upon request kind of thing. I'm not offering it up. I mean, like that's
But that's the
definitely
thing.
a-
I'm not planning on that. I don't go into sex planning on eating ass.
Never.
I'm
This
gonna.
kind of happens.
I'm only gonna
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
ass if I've had
Okay.
seven beers or more.
It's available upon request kind of
Now
thing.
for me, it's I'm eating the pussy and I'm looking down and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty asshole. Okay, yeah.
It's usually yeah.
Okay, so one thing leads to another. Here's the thing. I think the pussy is just as disgusting as the butt. So I'm just over here, just like, I
It's
gotta
all
get out of here.
it's all the
ASAP.
same.
Nah,
Can't wait till I can go up and pretend.
There
I'm,
are some ugly pussies and there are some pretty pussies.
No.
There are some
Have you
ugly-
ever pulled a lady's pants down and been like, whoa, this is a pretty pussy?
This is like some kind
Yeah.
of Lovecraftian
Yeah,
beast.
no, I have.
No. There was a girl that I dated for a while where I was just like, this pussy is so pretty. Not the best sex though.
Sometimes.
The aesthetics don't match the feeling. And
Yeah,
maybe-
because they've been getting rammed in because it's so pretty.
you think that? But they don't know. They're not advertising that it's pretty. You don't find out that it's pretty until after you signed up.
That's true.
It being pretty is just a bonus.
Yeah, sometimes a girl's face it's a bait and switch. Like, she's a baddie. She's got a fucking nice pussy,
And
and,
then
then
she
she's
just-
got some
she's
fat
a-
black
yeah,
lips
yeah,
on the
fat black
head.
lips.
butter
yeah.
pussy.
She's got one of those clits that looks like a dick.
Yeah, fat black lips. That's intense. That's the name of my comedy special.
Fat black lips.
Fat black lips.
That's a Steve Harvey special right there.
Did we go through all the beats?
I think yeah.
I feel like we haven't rapped in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Catch by Rias. Good old days by. Move it to the right for me. Or yeah, I think it's the right. Move it to the right
Oh,
because
yeah,
I can't see
there's
shit.
a camera blocking.
Good Old
this
Days by
view.
Spider Beats, Indica by Lex Factor, Numbers by Cirque Beats, Wound 2 by Reese, or is it Wound 2? Wound or Wound by Reese Beats, Mystery by Avant X, Live by Sad CG, Malibu by Manuel, Little Things by Docent, and Sunday Morning by Reason. We appreciate you coming through. We appreciate you bringing the weed. I haven't smoked weed in a bit. What do you want the people to keep an eye on? Obviously, the new album. We'll put the link in the description of that. What else are you working on, or where can the people find you?
Yeah, I just got a new single that came out, Needs versus Wants, with my boy Destruct. We're going to have a music video coming out in the next 2 weeks. So just be on the lookout for that. You can follow me on all platforms, Rvbe, and then or RUBES_world.
Hell yeah. If you guys are watching on YouTube, we appreciate you. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this, you probably enjoy the content over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. We appreciate all the guys that are over there. What else, my guy?
Shout out America. We're doing pretty good in these Olympics, and that always feels good. But China has, at least the last I checked, they got the same amount of golds as we do. So we need to get up on them, or it's about to get real xenophobic up in this bitch.
Hey, but we're good at second. We got a shit ton of silver medals.
Yeah, we have more medals than everyone, so we still got that. Thank
Whooping
goodness.
ass.